The desire to flip, tumble, and bounce has become a lifetime focus for these young ladies, sacrificing a traditional life of school activities, television, and their families. Today's U.S. gymnast spends countless hours in the gym. She travels across the country and thrives on the pressure of outscoring her opponents. The gymnasts you're about to see are hoping to step out beyond the USA. They're competing for membership to an elite group, the team to represent the USA in world competition. ESPN and the United States Gymnastics Federation are in the Valley of the Sun, Tempe, Arizona. Presenting the 1989 World Championship Team Trials. Welcome to the ASU Activity Center on the campus of Arizona State University. Hello, everyone. I'm Leandra Riley, and joining me in this telecast is Olympic medalist Kathy Johnson. And Kathy, we said 16 of the best gymnasts of the USA are here, but really the one who's number one, Brandy Johnson, she's unable to compete.
That's right. Brandy Johnson came down with a virus, and it's being treated with antibiotics now, and she's recovering nicely. However, her teammate, Wendy Bruce, is here, and she's leading the pack, just ahead of Christy Henrich and Sandy Woolsey. And, of course, there's 1988 Olympian Shelley Stack. So it's going to be a tight competition for those 8 spots.
We said 16 of the best gymnasts, they were determined by the Nationals that were held a few weeks ago. What happened at Nationals still matters today as the scores from Nationals carry over.
Well, the all-around scores from USA Championships will count 30%. The all-around scores from the World Championship Team Trials will be 70%. And the top 8 compose the World Championship team after you combine those scores.
All right, we're about to see what happens here, but let's take you back in time. In case you're not aware of what happened at the U.S. Nationals, let's take you back to Minnesota. The meet happened back in July, and there were some fine performances. Brandy Johnson was the top finisher at the U.S. Nationals, claiming the all-around title and taking 3 of the 4 individual event gold medals that were awarded. This 16-year-old from Altamont Springs, Florida, vaulted, balanced, and tumbled her way to the title of U.S. National Champion. She's supported by her mother. She's coached by Kevin Brown, and Brandy Johnson can finally say she's number one. Christy Henrich has climbed to the top of the USA ladder with a second-place finish in the all-around, second on balance beam, and second on unevens. But her performance on floor exercise was an excellent showcase of not only her strength, but her charisma. The third all-around finalist at Nationals was Sandy Woolsey. This second-year member of the national team is a 10-year veteran of the sport at age 17. Her strongest events have been vaulting and bars. Uncharacteristically, she didn't do her best on floor exercise, but still she finished third in the all-around. She's thrilled with what she accomplished at the Nationals.
I thought I did really well. I was really pleased with my performance, although I did fall on floor, which set me back. But that was okay because what I did, all the other performances, was really well.
A newcomer to the Nationals this year is Jenny Esther. This 15-year-old from Tulsa, Oklahoma wowed the crowd and amazingly finished 4th in the all-around. Her talent and potential on the uneven parallel bars has the entire world watching. She is a fierce competitor, and since the Nationals, her training has intensified.
Well, then I was just training real hard for championships, and I wanted to make the World Championship trials. So in between there, I've been training very hard, and I think I can make the team.
The only gold medal not won by Brandy Johnson was claimed by this gymnast, Shelley Stack. In the all-around, she placed 7th, but on the uneven parallel bars, she powered her way to the top. It's a great routine. You're watching it here. The judges agreed it was great. They awarded her a 9.725. Shelley Stack took the gold medal at the U.S. Nationals, first place on the uneven parallel bars. This is the U.S. national team of 1989, from a field of over 30 competitors down to the best 16, and they're here at Arizona State University. And we'll be back in just a moment with more on Brandy Johnson. She's still eligible to make the team. Welcome back to Arizona State University, site of these 1989 World Championship team trials. As we said at the beginning of this telecast, America's #1 gymnast, Brandy Johnson, is unable to compete. But oh, what a year she's had.
Ever since the Olympic Games in Seoul, she has just come on so strong. She's won every major competition she's been in. And in fact, a world ranking list just came out in World Gymnastics magazine. It's kind of an unofficial list, but she's ranked 4th right now in the world.
And that's including the Soviets and the Eastern Bloc nations, the traditional powerhouses in women's gymnastics. Let's take a look back at what Brandy Johnson has accomplished thus far. Brandy Johnson has the Midas touch. She claimed a gold medal at the 1989 America Cup, outscoring the Eastern Bloc, the USA, and Europe. She did the same thing against the Soviet Union in a duo meet. She's unable to be here, and the gymnast missed her motivation.
I think it's really unfortunate that she couldn't compete because I was looking forward to competing against her because I was really ready to compete against anybody or anything because I was working at 10-0s. And if I can score a 10-0, then I can beat anybody.
So Brandy Johnson is missed on numerous points. She is also not motivating her teammates. And is she still eligible, though, to make the World Championship team? How does that work?
She is eligible. In the selection procedures, there's an area for petitions. She's already petitioned. A doctor has verified her illness. Her petition was accepted. And the second step in those criteria is that she has to finish in the top 4 in either the championships or the trials. Of course, she won championships, so she meets that. Now, today, if her scores remain in the top 4, counting championship score 100%, and she stays in those top 4, she will automatically be on the team.
So it sounds like she's a pretty safe bet.
Exactly.
All right, what they're striving for is to get to Stuttgart, Germany, which is where the World Championships will be had. The competition is about to begin. We've already had the compulsory event. Let's take a look at how the ladies stack up. Less than 1 point separates the top 4 gymnasts after 1 day of competition. The court leader is Wendy Bruce with 54.25. In second place is 17-year-old Christy Henrich. At 4'11", her 54.23 has her looking at the top spot very closely. Finishing third is Sandy Woolsey. She's 17 years old, has more experience than some of the other gymnasts, and she's also capable of climbing to the top spot with a 54.03. Shelley Stack is currently in 4th place. At age 16, this 4'10" powerhouse, a competitor from SCAT, is looking also to climb with strong optional performances. She is a 53.35 all-around total. And finally, the lady who's riding the charts with a bullet. She finished 13th at Nationals, but she's climbed to 6th place with a strong compulsory showing. Watch her today in the optionals. So here are the top 10 gymnasts in the standings after the 4 compulsory events. Remember, they're trying for only 8 berths, and this is their last chance to make the team. We'll be back in a moment with our first event. Jenny Esther is standing by to vault.